We're here at NAB in Las Vegas. This is where innovation begins.
This year's NAB conference brought together over 55,000 people, 1,100 exhibitors, and more than 1,000 speakers, all focused on where media and storytelling are headed next. This is just a quick overview. Some tools, some ideas. If you work in creative media or communications, hopefully this will spark an idea for you that's worth sharing.
This is the future of storytelling right here.
First up, gear and practical upgrades. This small rig tripod was a standout, fast leveling, lightweight, and compact.
If you set it on something uneven, look, that's what you get. But if we hold the button down, and do that and level it out, we can get it even really fast. And then we hold the button down, we get that, so then it's working, or we're all set up to go.
One button leveling on uneven ground, that's a game changer. Canon's 24 to 105mm lens has a continuous aperture, which means no dimming as you zoom. They also have a great servo that makes zooming smooth, like on a news camera. Studio Upgrade builds custom compact studio solutions, and I talked with them about adapting this idea for CEOs who need to film messaging fast, but who also need their office not to look like a studio.
So literally all you have to do is hit one button, the whole thing pops up, and you can even have it start recording automatically. It takes about 30 seconds for the whole system to boot on, and you're making your content right then and there.
Big ideas in the works. Next, post-production workflows. Cool new tools getting sharper every day. Adobe Premiere's Generative Extend tool. It won Product of the Year in AI and machine learning, and it lets you add frames to a shot seamlessly. It literally builds visual space where there wasn't any. That's something every editor should know about. Strata, another product of the year, this time for asset management. It turns your local drives into a collaborative searchable workspace without the cloud.
What we're able to do is take files in a huge bulk, and I can do a full analyze or transcribe of all these assets. I can do this hundreds of assets at once. Once I analyze and transcribe, I can search for anything. So if I search for the word elephant, we can find all the shots where there's an elephant. We can see where the elephants are in my account, and I can click on it. It'll take me right there. This is where search by face, location, object, animal, emotion, text, title, even speaking words, all that becomes vectors of powerful search. But that's part of enterprise, and it's a cloud-based product.
A move shines in situations where the handoff between ingest, editorial, finishing, and delivery needs to be frictionless. It combines cloud counts with local drives seamlessly. Plus, its AI search functionality was really impressive.
I've got a searchable transcript that comes in over AI tagging that's here. I turn this on, I press play, and you can see how these tags are coming up in real time because AI has crawled this footage, and now that's all going to be searchable based on the tags that I've got there.
Awesome. And then they also show up down
You
here.
can also see where these tags for each keyword will show up over the course of the video.
Beeble is a startup with some awesome potential.
These guys over here made a really neat program where what they do is they go through and they key out and they relight things. You basically upload your footage, it keys it out, and then gives you lights, and the lights can actually come from whatever's the background. So I did a little demo with them with a photo that they took of me there, and it's really pretty incredible.
Remove the backdrop and add a point lights.
Oh, that's wow.
I can add like multiple lights.
And that's all off of a still photo.
Yep, still photo, one photo.
Last part of this preview, less tech, more purpose. There is a clear theme across multiple post-production sessions. AI isn't just changing how we create, it's changing how we connect.
One of the post-production classes that we took was about the state of AI, what's working and what's not. It looked at traditional versus generative AI. Traditional AI is sort of like auto color correcting or auto ducking levels of things along those lines. It's stuff that we've had around for a long time. Autofocus is kind of like a version of it. For the generative AI, they looked at how we can use things like 11 Labs programs that are for helping generate voiceover or sound effects or music, those types of things.
One session focused on social media content strategies, emphasizing that it's not just about what you post, but how people feel when they see it.
We're more focused on long-term growth and community building than we are chasing brands.
To paraphrase one of the speakers, the viewer is the hero. When they choose us, they're looking out for the people they love.
That's it. Just a few things I saw that stood out. Ways to create better, connect better, and to look at opportunity differently. I hope you got one or two things out of this that made you think or made you curious.
All right, so that's a wrap from NAB. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. I hope some of it was helpful.